Hello, it's Jay Barino. Welcome back. Continuing StarCraft Remastered. Still in the Protoss campaign, The Fall. Map number 5, choosing sides. What's wrong, Coco? You okay? My dog looked at me.
Executor, by following Tassadar and attempting to rescue the Dark Templar, you have openly defied the will of the Conclave. Abandon this mad scheme now, and the Conclave may show you mercy.
Don't let him control you, Executor. The Judicator have long since steered the actions of the Templar to their own ends. It's time we acted of our own accord.
Ah, Tassadar, have you fallen so far? To think that you were our brightest hope, our most beloved son. Now you are everything that we are not. You are lost to us. Not only have you damned yourself, but you have damned those who have followed you.
Such is the price for our race's salvation, Judicator. I have been here with the Dark Templar these last few months. While I helped them in their fight against the Zerg, I learned many of their secrets from the Prelate, Zeratul. Apparently, the energies which empower the Dark Templar also course through the Overmind and its cerebrates.
The same cerebrates which you told us to destroy. Your advice was useless, for the creature was reincarnated before our eyes.
Unfortunately, yes. Your attack on the Cerebrate failed because the energies that you wield are useless when used directly against the Overmind and its cerebrates. Only the Dark Templar's power can truly harm the Zerg. That is why we must rescue Zeratul and return him to Ire.
You were warned, Executor. The Conclave will not be pleased.
Alright, choosing sides, even though we already sort of did halfway through the last mission. Bring Tassadar and 2 Zealots to the installation entrance. Sure, you could bring more units in there, but nah. The minimum is fine. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
How may I help?
How you doing, Tassadar? I'm going to try to take a base down at the bottom of our ramp pretty soon. We are on an island, so the Zerg are going to try to drop on us. Let's,
I hear you.
I guess, I mean, this is where we want to defend at the beginning, but at the same time, there is a nice base down here. Tassadar is awesome. He's got the Storm. We could always build some more High Templar. Though, because I made fun of scouts in the past, I gotta say, there's a minor temptation that I have to just make 2 to 3 groups of scouts and fly across the map like a crazy person. That could be fun. There is a geyser up here, isn't there? Yes, it's down here. Okay. That's cool. We're going to take that base as soon as possible. Maybe not as soon as possible, but we are going to take it for sure. Might want to just get a cyber core up and maybe a forge so we can start getting some basic upgrades. The sooner the better. The question is, how soon is the enemy going to attack us? In the past, we've generally been fine against enemy attacks. Though, as you can see, honestly, it was starting with map 3 when things started getting noticeably more challenging. I guess let's go ahead and grab the assimilator. It is going to be some long-distance mining here at the beginning, but that's okay. I think it's worth it. And let's just not get supply blocks. We do start with a shuttle. We can make shuttles. That's our new unit this map. Woohoo! So yeah, we can make a bunch of scouts just to fly around and clear out the Zerg base until we get down here, but scouts are pretty terrible. It's probably worth bringing some ground units as well, but if I say I'm going to make ground units, that just means I'll probably just make 3 or 4 scouts to clear the way. Whereas I'm talking, like, mass amounts of scouts. Like, way more than anyone should ever build in one mission. Unless you're cheesing a map where you have to destroy only one building or something like that.
Yes, Executor?
Like the Eldaris mission in Brood War. That one. And you only have one thing to destroy. You just make, like, 3 groups of scouts. You fly up the side of the map. Perfect scouts. But we're not quite there yet. Let's go ahead and grab our cyber core. That's fine. There's honestly way more room down here to build, so that's why I'm kind of anxious to get that going. Do we want to trigger the Terrans to attack us? I can't say it's something that particularly appeals to me, but it's just that little bit of extra something that we want to have here that we can like show off extra stuff happening, I suppose. We can like line some cannons over here and down here. It really just depends on where the Zerg decide to drop. Because there are a bunch of little jerks on this map. It just depends, especially when you're on an island. It's really hard to know where they might drop. You look back to that Zerg map where Kerrigan's hatching, and you're facing the Raiders. I think They usually drop in the same place. It's not that random, but still, they do occasionally drop 1 or 2 units in other random spots, and it drives you crazy. Either way, we got Tassadar, which is great. Let's just move these units down here, and these units can hang out over here in case Mutalisks swing by. I just don't want to risk losing all my probes. I haven't made any units, which is dangerous. Again, the faster I can take this base, the better, though, without a doubt. We're going to need a lot of gas if we're making scouts like an idiot. That's right, I called myself an idiot because we're making scouts. It's probably a mistake. Okay, I want to just make 1 pylon here for good coverage. For defense against Zerg attacks that come from that direction. We'll double up. Not really double up, but we'll add 1 extra probe. Good old Tassadar with your little blue fire. I know that Aldaris is scary with his weird rainbow eyes, but we don't have to do what he says. It'd be weird if there was actually a choice. Like, if you... I look back to Legacy the Confed, you could do what the Conclave says and kill Malik, and then... and then you just get a big text dump where it's like, everything was going fine, and then the last thing you ever see was fire raining from the sky. End scene. And it was just like, but then the Zerg came, and everyone thought things were going okay, and then they massacre everyone, and you die, and your last vision is fire and brimstone raining from the skies of Ire, or something like that. It's like the illusion of choice, I suppose. And that mission was like 3.5 hours. So you could play a lot of it. You could get over halfway through it, kill Malik, and then you get a failure because you chose to follow the Conclave. Because it does give you that illusion of choice. I don't know, I always found that, I think that was funny in retrospect. That was kind of my introduction to StarCraft 1 custom campaigns. And it's pretty funny to think about how goofy it was sometimes. Alright, Tassadar, you're up, buddy. Don't think I didn't see this shit down here. Nope. Oh, yeah. Good work, Tassadar, you did it. Tassadar is one of the stronger heroes, I think. He's very versatile with Storm. Because with Storm, he can hit air, stuff like that. So, overall, he's a good one. He's a good one. Let's get 1 more pylon here. Let's get a shield battery in the back and an assimilator. We should be able to afford both. Yeah, great. Okay, now we're going to get this saturated. And the Zerg are only really starting to attack us, which is hilarious. So we have... I think I overbuilt probes here. That's okay, though. We need to get this saturated. We'll get a couple... I don't want to get crazy with cannons. I will get 1 level of ground weapons. I don't want to get too many ground weapons, though, just because I'm making mostly scouts, or at least I plan to. We're still going to have to bring Tassadar over with the scouts. All right, that's good. Now we've got the income that we're talking about. Let's go ahead and grab 1 starport just to get started. I hear more stuff dropping.
We are under attack.
Get away from there. Stop it. Okay, chase him down. That was weird. He turned around. Did he even know that we were back here? Okay, so yeah, they're dropping down here. We could make a bunch of cannons down here, and I very well might. Okay, so let's build 1 pylon down here. Again, we can stop them from even dropping upon us. That would be the right choice. Okay, we definitely do want to start getting our air weapons. We can't even make a fleet... oh, excuse me. I can't even make a fleet beacon, which makes me think that I can't get +2 air weapons. So we just got this new dog last week. She's great, but it's just making my allergies flare up. I was reading a little bit about how you can slowly adjust to pet allergies, so I'm hoping that happens, because I have fallen in love with this dog. So it would really be miserable to have to take her back, which probably will not happen. It's only mild. I've had asthma since I was a kid. I got my inhaler refilled. I rarely have to use it, so you know, just taking some basic allergy stuff here. The problem with Zyrtec, I take Zyrtec, it's over the counter, is that it's good for basic allergies like itchy eyes and a runny nose, but it dries you out, so it actually makes congestion worse typically, like especially asthma-related congestion. It actually makes it mildly worse. Oh my god, 275 minerals. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? But that's okay. Again, it's only a little bit. There's so much about owning a dog that I never knew, because I never had a pet as a kid. I've killed my share of goldfish, just a couple when I was younger. that I would win from carnivals for getting the ring over the bottles, you know, those weird carnival games. And then, for some reason, one of the prizes they thought was acceptable to give to children was just a live fish in a bag of water. Who thought that was I don't know, like, why is that a good idea to give a kid as a prize? It just seems so wacky. It's like a very wacky idea of what you'd give a child. Hey, congratulations, here's a thing that you can kill in a couple days. Or you can have your parents have to invest a bunch of money into a tank. Or, you know, you get like or you have to get like a little bowl of water and then you have to feed this thing. Like, it teaches kids basic responsibility at the expense of just this stupid little fish. I don't know, just weird to me. Like, I feel like it's moving away from that. I don't know, I haven't been to to be fair, I haven't been to a carnival for a very long time, so who knows? Are they still giving out live fish? Have they upped the ante? Are they giving out other pets now? Giving out, like, larger fish? Or, like, you can win an eel in a giant weird bag, and you can bring it home. What am I supposed to do with this eel? Why did I win this at a carnival? That's what I used to think about the fish. So maybe, I don't know, things have only gotten bigger and better here in 2017. Well, maybe not better, but definitely bigger. Maybe now they're giving away larger aquatic life that kids can then subsequently kill. I don't know, if I was a parent, I took my kid, I don't know why my parents even let me have that. I would have just been like, you can just keep this. Like, can I just have one of the other prizes, please? I nor my child wants this fish. Why are you giving this away? Was there a surplus of goldfish that you got these for cheap? Because, I mean, how expensive are goldfish? They must be pretty cheap to make it more affordable than giving away real prizes like candy. You can buy a bag of caramel creams at CVS for like $1.20. And back when I was a kid, it was probably like 50 cents. Maybe not 50 cents. I don't know. I don't know what inflation's been like. When I was a kid, I wasn't really keeping track of those kinds of prices until I was in the like 16, 17 age when I had to start working. But I don't know. I just what a weird choice. Any carnival organizers out there? Anybody who puts together local carnivals? Watching the Jay Barrino StarCraft Remastered playthrough can care to comment on the budgetary reasons for giving away goldfish to children, knowing that they're just going to be murdered by these children? I demand answers. Okay. Let's throw this down. Yeah, this is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We can make our pylon farm up here. Someone in another video commented and asked, hey, what's pylon farm from? It's not from anything. I just say it when I make a bunch of supply structures in one small area, like a fool. I guess we can get a Templar archive. And we're going to need a robo facility to make more shuttles. I mean, do I need to make more shuttles? I don't know. We're going to have a surplus of gas with this build, though, because scouts suck and just cost way too much gas. So what I'll probably do is then I can make some Archons to follow up with. You can only cram 2 Archons, though, into a shuttle. Just really jam them in there. Just this swirling psionic energy. Yeah, let's put it inside of an aircraft. That sounds safe. Jeez, that's so expensive. That's ridiculous. $550 for 2. Give me a break. Okay, are we still waiting for +1 shield? Why did that take so long to research? That's crazy to me.
Upgrade complete.
We could speed this up if we move over here and we destroy some of the Dominion buildings. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make that robo facility, make an observer, because this is kind of going out of my way to do something that we don't have to do. But let's go ahead and grab the robo facility, because we're going to need more shuttles, probably going to need more shuttles later anyway. At the very least, we have a couple empty ones to distract. We can make an observer. Can we make an observatory? No, we can't. Okay, weird. The reason that I would do that is because over here there's a broken down Terran base. Hey, get out of here. You're gonna drop up on the top? They are. They are dropping up here. That's okay. We'll make a few more. We'll make a few more cannons up there. Let's prioritize making scouts to actually get this going here. We'll get zealot legs so we can react a little bit better, faster, stronger. We can make him better than he was before. Shields is tempting just for the scouts. Again, their survivability. Really good against really good for anti-air, but otherwise just kind of silly. There are Scourge on this map too, so we're destined to lose a couple more. I can make Reavers. Fuck that, we're not making Reavers. What map could we start making Reavers? Were we able to make these last mission? Reavers were present in map 2. I didn't think we could make them in map 3. I think this is the first map we could make a robo facility, so... whatever. Okay, we got all those upgrades. Let's go and get plasma shields. And we'll queue up 2 more scouts, and we'll have a full group. We can lure the Dominion out, because they are going to get absolutely smoked by our group of scouts. So let's go ahead, and we can set up some cannons, too. Let's get Tassadar up here in preparation to do such a thing. Let's go ahead and start our scouts. One bad habit that I have that I shouldn't do is if I have 2 production structures and I'm making these groups of scouts, I won't build the first scout when I have 275 minerals. I'll wait till I have 550 or very close to it because I want to build them at the same time. There's no good reason to do that. But it's just, it's a bad choice. I shouldn't do that. I guess let's move these guys over here. I shouldn't be spending the money to do this. We're gonna have to, we could send some probes over to the other side to, okay, so there's spider mines. I got myself sidetracked in what I was talking about. But basically, you move over and you attack the Dominion, there's just burning buildings left over from Alpha Squadron when it was here. And then some Terran attack you, and you can go over there and you could take a base. There's a really nice base over there, but there are spider mines. And there's no detection unless you go over there and build a goddamn photon cannon just out of range, which is not going to happen. So I think the idea is we want to just drop some probes to take the hit. Okay, let's head on over here. At the very least, I want to show this. We can't even get scout speed because there's no fleet beacon. Just make them a little more worthless than they need to be. There you go.
Protoss Commander, this is General Edmund Duke of the Terran Dominion Armada. You are in violation of our airspace and have endangered human lives in your reckless attack against the Zerg. I order you to withdraw your ships immediately. If you fail to comply, I will not hesitate to open fire upon your vessels.
General Duke, I am Tassadar, and you are well known to me. Whatever leniency I extended to you and your comrades before may have been in error. If you persist in halting our course, we will burn your pathetic fleet down to the last man.
I'm gonna have to assume that was a hostile response.
Okay, here they come. We took a little hull damage there. That's okay. Let's just do this. I gotta get in the habit. People are saying just right-click the shield batteries. I should do that. Just lure them into the cannons, and then we'll turn around and fight them. We have more than enough anti-air to deal with this. Let's let this battlecruiser move in towards my cannons. There we go. Did anyone else when they were younger think that by destroying that battlecruiser we were just outright killing General Duke? Because that would be pretty sad. I mean, wow, that was a really unceremonial way to get rid of a character that we have known for a whole campaign. Okay, more scouts. Anyway, let's take these scouts. We'll start clearing this little island out so that we can give ourselves a flight path. And then over here, there's a nice base to take with a bunch of minerals. Again, this is not necessary, but I am just doing it. And we can queue up 2 more scouts. We're not really spending money on anything else. Maybe we can get +3 shields. Okay, let's just go over here and actually keep destroying turrets. Okay, right there. Missile turrets are terrible, terrible. How much damage do they even do? You can't even see there. But anyway, somewhere in here, there's spider mines, just like right here. Maybe if we go over and drop a couple probes, we'll run them in separately to get rid of the spider mines, and the scouts will kill the mines before they actually hit the probes, because the mines won't do any damage. Okay, destroy this. And then scouts, other scouts, you're part of Group 2. The Group 2 of scouts. Scouts and scouts. This is not the strategy I'd recommend using, by the way. If I didn't make it clear, don't do this. I'm only doing this because I think it's funny to make mass scouts after kind of shit-talking them so much. Okay, let's move on in. Wait, are there not actually spider mines? Or was that only Mass Recall where there were spider mines? Son of a bitch. It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? Okay, we're gonna have to set up a couple cannons, but yeah, get out of here with that shit, Zerg. What are you doing? Yeah, chase down this Overlord. You ain't getting away, buddy. Even though I have slow scouts. Don't think you can get the better of me. Okay, full group there. Get another full group coming up. We can get plasma shields. What was on, what? Oh, maybe we flew too close to that missile turret. I think that is the case. Okay, and then we'll just throw down a few cannons. Nothing too crazy. 3 is enough to deal with a Mutalisk and a couple Hydralisks if they drop. Maybe. Should be. I don't know, man. I know enough about this game to probably complete it, but not enough to sound like an expert in any part of it. There's many other people who are more qualified. I must have lost that shuttle. Maybe there was a Scourge down there or something, or did I look right at the shuttle? Okay, well, let's start making more. Actually, 1 is enough. Because I want to start transferring probes over so we can keep making scouts. If this is a lot of scouts. This would be enough to do some major damage. I guess let's move down here. Let's save. I have to... Have they fixed this save problem yet? I don't know. Actually, and by the way, so my backlog is pretty much gone. Here's some Scourge. Yeah, fly right into the Scourge first, you idiots. My backlog is basically gone. Which is great. So that means that you're not watching a video that I've made like a long time. A long time after it's already been recorded. Get out of there. I think did we lose one? We did. That's okay. We'll make more. That Scourge doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, so let's just keep rallying scouts. Here. And here. And I just need to hotkey these structures. What am I doing? That's fine. Scout and scout and scout and scout. That's a lot. That's good. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some probes. And I made a shuttle. We can move across with some of these probes because this is mostly mined out. Return those minerals. Come on. Gotta maximize this shit. Come on. There you go. Okay, let's head on over here. Drop them off. There's a spawning pool on this island. That's an odd choice by the AI, but you know what? I'm not gonna get down on them. I mean, this amount of scouts really isn't that bad. It's just, you know, defensive emplacements are particularly good against them. I get the impression that when it came to air units in StarCraft 1, Blizzard was of the mind of they're meant to be very hard countered. So, like, as long as you build anti-air, the thing is, if 1 or 2 scouts gets in your mineral line, if you don't have anything that attacks anti-air, you're gonna be in major danger. Yeah, we're fine here. I built enough cannons. I actually think I built too many cannons. Anyway, I think the idea is... Now we're gonna lose a scout. They're dropping a lot. I mean, they're very mad, so they're gonna be dropping all their Hydralisks down here to stop us. But, like, Wraiths and Scouts have very, very miserable ground damage. They're almost meant to counter each other, I think. Okay, so let's add these. Oops, I accidentally hit caps lock. Let me make sure yeah, okay, it's turned off now. That's important to me, because I don't want to be trying to type to one of my friends later, and then everything looks like a maniac is typing when you get the small first letter, but then the large second letters. There should just be a keyboard function. Maybe there is. Someone share if you know. Is there just a Windows shortcut where you can highlight letters and it'll, you know, it's like caps lock was on and I didn't want caps lock on, so all the lowercase becomes uppercase and vice versa? Because that would be neat. That would be great. Okay, more scouts, please. I think +3 shields is done. We might as well get ground weapons. Okay, let's attack down in this direction and get killed by Scourge because we get too close to them. I will clear all this out. It's not worth the risk. Okay, now we have to clear out a landing zone. Let's go ahead and make some more shuttles. I haven't even built another gateway. Let's just make some High Templar. We're going to bring the Zealots that were with me. We're going to bring the Zealots that started this mission with me. See, there are Guardians on this map. And we just gotta let this play out. Okay, Spore Colony gone. Now, you know, and don't get me wrong, Scouts are pretty beefy. They've got a lot of HP. Like, Wraiths probably wouldn't have survived that attack. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Let's get on down here. Everybody target down the Spore Colony first. There are a lot... This is tough, because there's Scourge everywhere, but also Guardians. So you're particularly countered in many different ways. Alright, they're very upset with us. Come on down here. If we get rid of the Guardians, they probably won't rebuild them. There you go. Okay, and then let's make sure we're rallying down here. Yeah, not enough minerals to make incredibly expensive scouts. Color me shocked. Never got these guys mining. I am a shuttle boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Okay, Tassadar, where you at? Here you are. Okay. Get on up here. We'll hotkey to like 0 or something so we don't lose you. Okay. Alright, Scouts. You're getting a little too crazy here. I do appreciate your verve, but you're getting yourself killed here. Okay. Yes, there you go. This is yes, I want you attacking the lair. We're very, very close. We just have to cut our way across. The enemy doesn't seem like it's particularly rebuilding. It's just making stuff. Some Mutalisks, they're going to get distracted by this cannon. That's great. More Scouts heading down. Make sure to add them to control groups, otherwise they sit there like idiots. If you have units that are rallied to another unit and they're following them, they actually don't get aggressive unless they're... Actually, no, I just don't think they do. I just don't think they get aggressive at all. Which is kind of funny. They're clearly making more Scourge, so I'm hemorrhaging Scouts based on that. Okay, let's make one more Archon. It's R. Okay, bring the Zealots. Make 2 more shuttles so we can bring everything. What happened to my first Archon? Oh, there he is. Like, what the hell? Yeah, perfect. I think actually if you would destroy any of these Dominion buildings, that would also bring Duke to try to fuck with you. Okay, let's just ignore this stuff that's up here. Oh, see, and this isn't even neutral. I thought that their buildings were neutral, to be honest. Yeah, actually, let's keep clearing all this out. Let's just make sure that the way is clear. Oh, there's the shuttle. That's the one I thought we lost. Okay, well, now we have enough. Load them up. That has Zealots in it. Load them up. Come on. Okay, let's bring these down. Let's save just in case the Zerg has some stuff that is just sitting around waiting to ruin our day. Okay, and then let's attack down in this direction. Just to see if I think there might be Guardians or something sitting up here. There are not. All right, don't attack over there then. That's fine. Just stay where you are. No, don't. Oh, look at there's asshole, I didn't remember there being infested Terrans just sitting around. What a bunch of jerks. Okay, let's move on in. Okay, hit the Guardians. We don't even need to storm. Okay, Zealots and Tassadar, just get on the beacon. Just go. Just go. No, don't run away. Stop. Get out of the way. We're here. Let us in. There we go. Okay. Kind of a mess at the end there, but hey, that's mass Scouts. It made this mission take way longer than it needed to. You just need to make like 2 or 3. You go out, you lure the Scourge into some cannons, or you just sacrifice the Scouts to take the hits from the Scourge. And then you just fly over with a bunch of air units. Would have been way cheaper too, but whatever. We're done. We completed it. The time was fine, and you know, it's always fun to make mass of a unit that is typically worthless. All right, this has been Jay Barino. Thanks for watching. We'll go into Gotcha, the mission, next time. All right, bye now.